Okay, after 10 hours on the 10th of December, I submitted my musical. It is currently 5:43 p.m. on the 7th of December, and I just finished streaming. I streamed for about 4 hours or so, and we kind of did it. I finished outlining all of Act 1, and boy, does it hurt so good. And I started Act 2. Now, I could tell you in detail everything that I discovered and wrote out today about each plot point, but I do expect to continue working on this after dinner, so see you then. And then she forgot to record and didn't end up working on the musical yesterday outside of just brainstorming the heck out of it and telling literally anybody that would listen, and that means her husband. But I do have some updates, but that will obviously have to be a new vlog. So see you on this vlog where I look like this for the 8th. It is currently December 8th at 11:46 p.m. and this is the first time I've ever written the end on my full synopsis of the show. So because I've been actively working on this whole thing pretty much all day, every waking moment, if you want to know more about what happened during the stream and all that stuff, make sure to check my stream diary, which will be posted before this, because if I stream, there'll be a stream diary episode. But after today's stream, I wasn't even done with Act 1, so after I made dinner, I decided that, your girl needed to finish drafting Act 1 because I actually need to send this to John tonight so that he has a chance to read it over before we meet tomorrow at 11 a.m. and so he can give me some notes. I have essentially merged both the drafts that I have, like every fucking version of the show that I have, into one collusion. But my god, I have song titles. Let me show you. Look, I have Daughter, I Didn't Lie to You. I have reprises because things are reprising for emotional, like, congruence. Act 2 is, like, very short, very to the point. Act 1 is just, like, long as shit. I'm obviously going to have to cut some of that, but probably it's just I'm being very descriptive. But to think that my show has a structure for the first time ever, like, I see everything for the first fucking time. I have literally been working on the show for over 6 months, and this is the first time ever that I have a fully written out synopsis of what I'm going to write. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I am not a pantser. I am a person who very clearly needs an outline, needs a guide to, I essentially write to prompt. But it's hard to write to prompt when you yourself are the one writing the fucking prompt. So anyway. So what I have to do now is actually call my sister to get feedback from her, because I already read this to my husband, he's asleep, and kind of get some feel about how it all flows together. And yeah, so I'm going to probably record a little of that and insert it after this clip, and then I'll see you at the end of that. Say hi to the vlog. They can't even hear what you're saying. The next morning, Maiga arrives in order to Mexican hot chocolate, which I kind of does not sell. Megan and I had argued about the state and the flaws of the coffee shop design. Visual. I got that Megan almost canceled, so I had to delete. Instead, Megan leaves her card and tells her she'll come back tomorrow just to prove that she's consulting to fix her shop. Seeing that I'm closer, for the first time having some people walk in. It is currently 1:27 p.m. on the 9th, and I'm about to go live, but I figure I might as well do a quick update on what happened with John today. So to catch you up from last night's vlog, I ended up sending the synopsis to John after talking with my sister at 12:43 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just let me read you what I sent to him. You can pause to read because it's literally me just sending it in all caps, just every email interaction, and him being like, yes, the sweet mentor. So anyway, he starts off the lesson with, I hate to break the bad news, and I'm just like, fuck, clearly not good enough. But then it was. It's done. Now, because this still is a lesson with John number 24 to be exact, He still gave me lots of notes about making sure I have all the necessary beats in there. I want to make sure to check in with Javier earlier in Act 2, follow the progression of the romance between Alejandra, Javier, and Megan throughout the show, but also like give the discovery to the right characters, making sure that the characters are active the whole way throughout. And in a way, the crazy, stupid love scene that I had originally wanted to write, that John advised me to kind of like go off because it could be farcical in the wrong show, actually returns in this version as a way to make the tension and the chaos feel even stronger. It's that Into the Woods Act 2 breakdown where shit's going down and everyone is coming for everyone's throat. And that's what we have here. Oh, I can't. It's going to be a hard song to write. And that's exactly the thing, is that after this synopsis, which I have to obviously whittle down to 1.5 pages per John and the character write-ups, all I have left to do now is to start songwriting, which I was so excited about. I haven't written a song for this show since preparing for the BMI Musical Theater Workshop submission, like in August. So it's been at least 4 months where I haven't written shit. And I am just so excited to be able to start songwriting again. Well, yeah, no, just really excited, scared, nervous, knowing that this is going to definitely push me as a songwriter, but just so damn happy about it. Now, as you can see, I am actively streaming and I have been vlogging instead of hanging out with them. So I will catch up with the synopsis updates and the whittling down of 1 page, which I hope to read to you here in a bit. So, yeah, see you after the stream. Yeah. It is currently 12:44 p.m. on the 10th. The 10th! Oh, 12:45. Now, I am shaking and a little bit out of breath because I'm starting to get nervous. But I did say that yesterday I was going to work on the synopsis and stuff, but I didn't get to because I still have a job. I have a freelance job and I needed to finish everything that I needed to send off, and it's due today at midnight as well, my actual job. So I spent all day yesterday after my lesson with John working on it during the stream and then working on it afterwards so that I wouldn't have to worry about that at all and I can focus exclusively on everything I need to get done for the submission today. Let me show you. I have to submit 3 songs from the show, which I already have, but I need to submit audio files, sheet music, and lead sheets and make sure those match. I need to also include a brief synopsis of the musical. 1 page is plenty, they very clearly stated. And last but not least, a character breakdown, including a short description of each character. Personally, I think the thing that I have to work on first is very much the synopsis, because I know I'm going to absolutely have to make little lyrical changes here and there to the songs. I already know Show Some Restraint is going to need some. I know potentially Alejandra is going to have change in the opening dialogue. I also know the background check is going to have a little bit of a change in the opening dialogue. So I think it's just a bit of little cleanups and things of files that I already have pretty much ready to go and send those in today because it is due today. Send your package electronically by December 10th to this dude, who I'm sure is not just a dude, but yeah. So because of everything that I have to get accomplished today, I will be streaming pretty much the whole duration of it. That is the point of working on a musical live and having it people access it. Like, I'm going to be working on the synopsis, the breakdown, and all the edits while I'm streaming and just being actively focused on this. So I will be vlogging and updating throughout the day, and there will of course be a stream diary for this particular day, so you see how long and how many hours I was working on stuff. Whoo! I am overwhelmed, but I know we can do it. So here's to that. Shit. I can get it done. I will get it done because the show really matters to me and I look like a disaster. 8.5 hours in. We'll get it done. Go. Okay, after 10 hours on the 10th of December, I submitted my musical for the San Diego State University New Musical Initiative. I'm girl bossing too close to the sun because I said I had a sample package of my musical. I have 3 songs and a prayer. So here's to girl bossing.
Ooh, it's tasty. Hey, here's some more submissions.
Woo.
Thanks, babe.
Hi, it's the 14th of December. I think it's like 6:46, and I am fully decked out in my couch, just chill and cozy, because it's been raining all day and I've been working all day. And so today, if I say today one more time, so as you know, if you've been following me for any length of time, I am writing a musical, and Tick Tick Boom is out, and it's about the musical writing process, and I've been afraid to watch it, but I'm gonna do it today. Here we go. It literally started like playing. So I'll see you at the end of it with my thoughts. Let's see how true it is about the songwriting process. I'm sure it's great. 49 minutes in. I've already cried like 3 times. Sondheim's there. Everyone you know is there. Boy, this is hitting way too hard. It is literally giving me the anxiety poops, which is why I stopped it midway. TMI. I've cried so much. I'm gonna set you down in a place you can actually see me, because I do have some thoughts and critiques, and it hits in so many levels. See you in a bit. So I'm now in my office / studio / where I write. I have my little keyboard. It feels way too on the nose to watch this as a musical theater songwriter. I like that he refers to himself as a musical theater writer and not like a composer lyricist. It really makes it feel so real to me. Anyway, I want to wrap this up quickly and do a string of thoughts, but it's really masterfully done. Lin-Manuel blows it out of the water. I love his little cameo too. There's so many good cameos in this. It also centers the fact that he never got to see his success, and he died of an aneurysm, which I had no idea. I wasn't a Rent head, so I don't know anything about Rent or the story of it or anything. So this is actually my first ever real introduction to Jonathan Larson, because I have a very strange relationship with musical theater as an immigrant who is trying to write in a medium that is very much American. But to wrap it up, in terms of the creative process, it was absolutely correct. And Come to Your Senses was the only song that I was really disappointed by, because that's a song that I had in my book when I was studying musical theater in undergrad. And it just wasn't done well with her just standing there. And Susan was like such an important character, and I don't know, her standing with the prison thing in the background just was not it for me. But that is legitimately the only criticism I have of this film. It is really, really well, perfectly done. What a great movie adaptation of a musical. They should all be like this. It is currently 4:47 p.m. on the 15th, and the pup was supposed to be keeping them company as I try and sneakily record this vlog. Jack, how dare you? Go to pad. Now the cute little puppy's back. So anyway, the reason I have everyone hanging out with Jack instead of me on stream right now is that I want to show you what needs to get done for the musical now that it's fully outlined, the synopsis is there, and now I just have beats to write, scenes. Let me show you. So this is my Café con Leche writing master list. This is every scene. There are currently 21 scenes in Act 1 and then 10 scenes in Act 2. I've already written 3 songs, which I submitted to both BMI and the SDSU Musical Theater Initiative. I also have 7 reprises, which means technically I have 24 songs to write, 3 of which I've already written. As I watched Tick Tick Boom yesterday, I felt that it was really important for me to sit down and make a list of kind of everything that needed to get done. I have a commission that I need to focus on before I can start writing the musical in earnest. I obviously have some TikTok stuff to do, as I've been vlogging but not posting, some stuff for my stream, which I spend pretty much all my time in, and just things that I need to do that are sort of freelance and creative management. I think the thing I'm realizing is that maybe I shouldn't have submitted to the Musical Theater Initiative, as I sent in 3 songs, a premise, a promise, a prayer. I don't have the whole show written, and at this rate, if I write 1 scene a week, that still is 31 weeks, which is pretty much a little bit over 6 months, because there's 52 weeks in a year, so... And so, as I feared, I might have been girl bossing a little bit too close to the sun. I did hear back from them. You can pause to read here. So the committee is already looking at it. I don't know. I'm taking it one day at a time. I am getting nervous at the thought that maybe I overcommitted myself or like jumped too, precociously. And so I'm hoping that that doesn't bite me in the butt. So yeah, that's where we really are. You can catch up with my stream diary if you want to know exactly how many hours I worked today and what I was doing. But in short, I am so afraid that I did this too soon. I mean, even Jonathan Larson had pretty much the whole show written before his workshop at Playwright Horizons in Tick Tick Boom. So here's hoping for the best. All we can do is keep writing, right?